Buying a home in a flood zone, key considerations and tips. Understand flood zone designations. Flood zones are categorized by FEMA, Federal Emergency Management Agency, based on risk levels. Zone X or C, minimal risk, no flood insurance usually required. Zone AE, A130, AH, AO, high-risk areas where flood insurance is often mandatory for mortgages. Zone VE or V, high-risk coastal areas with additional risks from storm surges. Zone D, undetermined risk, requiring further investigation. Use FEMA's Flood Map Service Center to determine the flood zone for the property. If you're financing the purchase, lenders typically require flood insurance for homes in high-risk zones. Cost. Flood insurance premiums vary based on risk, elevation, and the home structure. Annual premiums can range from a few hundred to several $1,000s. Policy source. The National Flood Insurance Program, NFIP, is a common provider, though private insurers may offer additional options. Inspection. Ensure the property is thoroughly inspected for water damage or structural issues from past floods. Elevation certificate. This document details the home's elevation relative to base flood levels and can help determine insurance costs. Sellers in high-risk areas may already have one. Lenders may impose stricter terms for homes in flood zones, such as requiring specific insurance coverage or a higher down payment. The additional cost of flood insurance can affect your debt-to-income ratio, which may impact loan approval. Floodproofing. Check if the home has or can be equipped with flood mitigation measures like raised utilities, flood vents, or waterproof barriers. Elevation. Homes elevated above the base flood elevation, BFE, may have reduced insurance premiums. Homes in flood zones may be harder to sell and could lose value if flood risks increase due to climate change or updated FEMA maps. Disclosure laws require sellers to inform buyers about known flood risks or damage, so research any history of flooding. Some state or federal programs offer assistance for flood mitigation, such as grants for elevating homes or community flood control projects. Research thoroughly. Ask for the home's flood history, FEMA flood map details, and past insurance claims. Talk to an expert. Consult with insurance agents, real estate professionals, and local floodplain managers. Negotiate wisely. Use flood risk as a bargaining tool to lower the purchase price or request the seller to cover part of the insurance cost. Would you like help calculating potential costs or understanding FEMA maps for your desired property? For personalized guidance, please reach out the award-winning realtor Syed Firoz at 470-269-0420 or email spherozrealestate@gmail.com.